I feel the touch of hands so kind and tender. They're leading me in paths that I must trod. I have no fear when Jesus walks beside me, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God. So let the storms rage high, the dark clouds rise, they won't worry me, for I'm sheltered safe within the arms of God. He walks with me, and nought of earth shall harm me, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God. Soon I shall hear the call from heaven's portals. Come whom my child, in the last mile you must trod. I'll fall asleep and wake in God's new heaven, shelter safe within the arms of God. So let the storm rage high, the dark clouds rise, they won't worry me, for I'm sheltered safe within the arms of God. He walks with me, and nought of earth shall harm me, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God.
First of all, my apologies, sorry, there may be some misconception here, but let me admit that I'm in no way a pastor. I'm not a pastor. I'm a regular church member like you. I'm not connected with the conference, and I don't have a church. I am just a regular member like you.
Tu jing sangina konggen masang no pina ke jong no tema bangina Paul pi mi khat ka hi la ke tu lai takina Paul pi kem na jong kanilian ke hi te manina no tema bangina Paul pi mi khat ka hi le hi china thakin kong phok sang no masa hi.
Thank you. The only thing is, I'd love to share the word of the Lord.
Ke kalunggur pi pen le ke kamung tu pi pen hi le pasianong ni na thu pen gen kheding chi a hi hi.
Yeah, as the memory text says, right? Go ye into the world, teaching them, helping them to know the Lord. And then the last part of 28 verse 20. I love the last part of the verse 20. The last part, the second part. It says, I will be with you always, even unto the end of the world. That's a very, very good verse.
Tu jing sanga ilai chang tu bul pu tu pi ka sama mal jong kadi mama khadina atop na lama bang hiam chile atop dongin nang to kong khom ding hi chi pen ma tu pi ka sadia ki.
And that's what we're going to study today.
Toy manina tu ni na to teng khem pe ahuam pi na en suk ding hi hang.
that the Lord will never leave us wherever we are, what time of day it is, and whatever situation, good or bad, we are in.
Pasianin ite ang kamcham ma abona I hoya isya zong ina iom na mun muna ite pen pasianin ongom pi ding chi pen kamcham ong pekin zohi.
Also, if you open up your Bibles in Deuteronomy 31 verse 6,
La chang thu pon na mule na le mun la thu hil king na alian som
Deuteronomy
thu kin alian som thum le khat aneu guk na sung en khom ni.
okay, it says, "Be strong and courageous."
Himun sunga again na thahatun la hang sanun china ong hil hi.
It says, "Do not be afraid or terrified
Lao keun
because of them." It says here, "Do not be afraid or terrified because of them."
thu hil king na alian som thum le khat aneu guk na sunga sim khom ni.
Yeah.
Hatun la hangun to pano te pasien hong ton pi ahi manin amau te hangin lawin ling long keun amain hong nu selowin hong tai san ngi lo ding hi chi in hi thu te again hi.
It's nice, isn't it? "For the Lord your God goes with you,
Hi muna pasien pen no to ong pai ong khom ding hi ong ton pi ding hi chi hi.
He will never leave you nor forsake you."
Jong ong nu se ngi lo ding hi chi hi.
Isn't it nice that the Lord will always be with us wherever we are?
Aton tu na pasien e te to ngom khom le hoi ma hi lo hi hiam.
The only question is, are we happy that the Lord is with us?
Tu ni na ikidon no pina pasien e to ongom kho pen inwam hiam.
Because if the Lord is with us, there are so many things that we can do, and there are also so many things that we cannot do, right?
Pasien e to ongom khem pe le na khem pe na tampi tak kisem the na ai jo na ongom khom ke le I sep the lo jong tampi tak ma om be be ding hi.
But let me ask you, have you been alone?
Tu na don khat kong ni na no kyan om ngeu hiam.
So what do you feel when you are alone in the crowd?
Mi pi la khong ai jo na no kwa ma om khom lo na no kyan na tangom khopu cha na bang dani na na ngai sunu hiam.
A crowd meaning there are so many people around, right? There are so many people around, but you don't know anybody. It's just you. Have you been in that situation?
Gen te na mi tampi tak om dina hi jong ina tua tampi tak la ka nang na the jong om tuan lo dina nang ma kya be kom le chin bang dani na ngai sun ding hiam.
Did you feel afraid because you are in a place where there are so many people, they are all strangers, and you don't know anybody?
Tua mu na mi te pe na hi le nang to jong ki bang lo ina ki lam dan na jong tampi tak ko ma hi mani na lao na khong ai ke le alung hi mo na khong na tua khang hi hiam.
I remember when I was growing up and my mom or my grandma, we used to go to the city, and I have to make sure that I see my mom or grandma, because if I lose my grandma and there are a lot of people, you know what happens when a little boy is lost, right? He starts yelling, "Where's my mom?" Right? Do you have that? Do you have that feeling?
Ka nu le ka pi to hi dan na kho song khong ka ba ku chen na ama to ton khom de ni na ama to ka ki gam lat chang ina ama ke ka ki gam lat chang hai jona ka nu te kom hiam china to ran na ong ina kam the zel hi.
And the first time I left home, right? Whenever you leave home for college, right? When you leave home for college, the first thing that you will think is, "Wow, I miss my mom. At least I miss the food," right?
Tu na mun kha pe pe ipai khit chang ina a deu deu ina in ma ki phok pen ina inu te ipa te ma ki ngai pen hi.
You know, you may miss your mom, you may miss your dad. Oh, dad not so much, but mom, yes, right?
Ai jong na hi te ngai le inu jong ki phok the ya ipa jong ki phok the ai jong na a deu deu ina inu ma ki phok pen hi.
But we should never miss Jesus, because Jesus said, "I will be with you in college, I will be with you at work, I will be with you wherever you are."
Tua ma bang ina inu ipa te phok ma bena Jesu pen iphok ton tung ding thu pi hi tom bang hiam chile amai na nang to kom khom ton tung ding hi china ete kam chamong pe hi manina ama kyanga ama to yom khop den pen ma man pha pen hi.
But let me ask you this question.
Hi dot na ong dong ma sanwa ming.
Did you have a special 15-minute talk with him today?
tu ni na minute som le nga bek sung ai zong ina pasien to Jesu to ki ho na ki zop na na ne yu hiam
Did you have time to listen to him to tell you about his assurance of companionship?
ama to ki zop na ding ina hun ipiak zo na om hiam ipe zo hiam
Hey, what did he tell you about his care for you and the blessings that he's waiting for you today? Did you hear it?
ama ina e to ongom khom nom ina aman e te ong kem nom a hi na ilung sim tong panina ama hopi na isa kha hiam
Did you even have taken some time to say hi to the very person that loves you the most?
khad we chai na I pe ni ngai pen te ke nga jong hai ke le chin bangina hopi na ini thi zel ma bangina
Did you notice the person who died for you and is eager to bring you home to live with him in a special place called heaven?
tunina nang le ke ya ding ina sinang thua kina e te ong tan khia pa I e ya ding ong bol khol sa ban tung anom mama ban tung kam ong bol khol sa na imit kha ai zo na ilung chim to ingai sun khang e hiam
Did you ever miss Jesus?
Jesu I pho khang e hiam
Yeah. There's a saying that God has placed a hole in our hearts or in our soul that it is only He who can fill up.
Jesu ai zo na pasianin isunga ngom tak chena ama yongom pi na pen e te na ki ngai sun the pan hi ki khan sa the pan hi
We ignore Him, but still He listens to us, to our prayers.
ama inusia ama inungat zong ina iki ko chang ama kinga thuing chan aman pen inget na iote ong sang be na ong ngai be hi
We forget to talk to Him, but He patiently waits.
ama to iki holding ama kinga thuing ding a chun ama kamal sim ding imangil hun chang nang onin zo aman pen ete hopi ding ete ki ko ding pen aman lungduai ta kina ong ak den hi
Yeah, He continues to hope that maybe today, he or she will have time to talk with me.
aman ang lamet na tuni ai zo na bang hun khat pi bo chang ina ke to ki ho ding pen hun tom no khat ai zong ina ong pe ding hi china aman pen ong lamen den hi
And then, right, we meet our misfortunes and we are frustrated and start to blame Him for all the things that He should have blessed us, but He didn't give us.
ama I ong thupa piak sang sigina en ama pen mo sakina ama tunga he na thang pai na te ini tak chena pasianin thupa ong piak ding te pen ong pe lo the hi
What do you think God does when we have that anger against Him and we just say, I don't like you, Lord? What do you think God is thinking when we are
khadwe chen ai hi tak chang ina to po nang ma ong mu dai ong de keng chin na to bang ina pasien kyang iki ko chang na pasianin ete bang dan ong mu ding hiam ong ngai chun ding hiam
Let me suggest to you what he might be thinking. He would say, I wish he could come down and ask for my blessing, and I am ready to give him my blessings.
ke ko mo le kang ngai so da bang hiam chile pasiani ong don dan ding pen na hi le lung duain la kiniam khetin la ke thu pha nang nanga thina ding ina ong ngen in china ong gen kha ding in ka mo hi
What a God, isn't it? We hate him. We hate him more and more. We hate him, but he loves us and loves us more and more.
pasian pen imura sem hang ina aman pen ete ong it sem ong it sem zo hi
Isn't it cool? That the God we serve is a God of love. All right. Today, that's just an intro, but today, it's a Bible study. We will be reading the Bibles. We will be reading our Bibles, and we will be opening it in Genesis. Open your Bibles, and we will be reading our Bibles. We'll be reading starting Genesis, and then we'll end up Genesis 28, and we'll end up in Genesis 31. We will not be reading everything, but we will be skipping a lot of verses.
tuni na ituken na hun sunga lai chang thum sim na ong tam phadiu dingai man na lai chang thum na lem kimun la pian chi pan na ki pan ding hi hang
All right, let's start. Genesis 28, verse 1.
pian chi la lian som ni le giat aneu khat na pan na sim ding hi hang
Are you there? Yep, ready? Okay, verse 1. And Isaac called Jacob and blessed him and charged him and said to him, You shall not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan. Verse 2. Arise, go to Padan Aram, to the house of Bethuel, my mother's father, and take thee a wife from there of the daughters of Laban thy mother's brother.
เปลี่ยนจิลเลียนสมนิเลเกียรอันเอวขัดเลนิสิมสุกดีตัวจังอินไอเซกินเจคอบสัมสกาทุพาเปียอินทุพาเปียอินทุเปียอาคานานุเมโตเตงเกอินปารันอารามาอนุปาเบทูลอินะมันลางอินไปปีอินตัวลายนานูสังกัมปาลาบันตานูเตหลักปันอินนังมาอินนาซีดิงขัดวลาอิน
So where is Aaron going? Where is Jacob going? Right? He's going to where? Bethuel. He's going to his uncle's house, right?
Himuna Jacob pen Bethuel ina paina amai parawina paisaki.
And the name of his uncle is what? Uncle is what? Laban, correct?
Amai panu pen Laban hi.
Okay. And verse 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4, 5, 6, and 7 it says, And God Almighty bless thee and make thee fruitful and multiply thee, that thou mayest be a multitude of people. And give thee the blessing of Abraham to thee and to thy seed with thee, that thou mayest inherit the land wherein thou art a stranger, which God gave unto Abraham.
Tahat pen pasyanin nang tupa hong piahen la mi hon pi khat na suwa mating hong chipasak in hong pung sakhen la tampi hong pasak ta hen.
I'd like you to see a dad's prayer for his son. Did you notice that, Dad? Pray for your children.
Hi tunget na pen tupi kasai tomaban nule paten jong hi tunget na ma ban itatari na tu inget sak ding tupi hi.
And children, obey your parents as they pray for you.
Toma bang ina ta te khem pe win jong nule pate tunget sak na ma bang ina inga tu imana ingai ding tupi hi.
All right, verse 5 and 7. And Isaac sent away Jacob, and Jacob went to Padan Aram unto Laban, the son of Bethuel the Syrian, the brother of Rebekah, Jacob's and Esau's mother. Verse 7, and Jacob, look at this, and Jacob obeyed his father and his mother, and was gone to where? Padan Aram.
To changin Isaac in Jacob Kwan saka ama Jacob le Esau nu Rebekah sangam pa Arami Bethuel tapa Laban omna paran Arama pahi tua tu in Esawin Isaac in Jacob tupa pekin a zila ding in paran Arama asol ti le tupa apiakin kana numeto tengke in ti tu pia a anule apa tu mangin paran Arama pahi ti atehi.
Do you know why Jacob is running away?
Himuna Jacob pen apai khelam kibthehi.
Because he lied, because he's a cheat. He cheated his brother, right?
Bahangyam tile asangam pa akem na hangina ama pen in panina atai hi hi.
And Esau was saying, when my father dies, I'm going to kill my brother.
Esau ngai sunna kapasi takche na kasangam pa pen kathat ding hi china ngai sunna ni hi.
And that's why Rebekah and Isaac said to Jacob, hey, go away. Go to your uncle's house and hide for a while.
To manina anuina Jacob kyanga na pano kyanga batain china asola hi hi.
Verse 10, 11, 12, it says here, and Jacob went out from Beersheba and went toward Haran. And he lighted, meaning he stopped on a certain place and stayed there all night because the sun was set. And he took of the stones of that place and put them for his pillows and laid down in that place to sleep.
Anel som le khatsim ni Berseba nusia in Harana Jacob pahi mun khanatun tiangin ni tum khina hi manin gyap dingin akhol hi tualaya swang tum te khat lai la lukhamin ne in I muding in lum hi.
I'd like you to imagine that, boys and girls. Are you with me? Right? He was walking, or maybe he is on his camel or his donkey, I don't know. But it was sunset, right? And it's getting dark. So he said, let me sleep over here. And what did he take? He took what? Stones for pillow, correct? Yeah?
Himuna igen no pina Jacob pen to bang ina ong tai tak chen na akalau te to ding mo bang mo the khang in a hi zong ina to lamong pai na muna ni ong tum tai manina gya na ding munong zong ina to a gya na ding a alu kham ding ina suang tum khat ong la hi chi ipok ding ka de hi.
Yeah. How many of you have sang "We Are Climbing Jacob's Ladder"? Yeah, you know that song. Yeah. Yeah, this is the verse, or these are the verses where the song came from. It says here, verse 12. And he dreamt, and behold, a ladder set up on earth, and the top of it reached the heaven. And behold, the angels of God ascending and descending on it. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord God of Abraham, the father, and the God of Isaac. The land wherein thou liest, to thee I will give it, and to thy seed.
Anel som le ni panina sim ni mang khat mana amangin ka le khat leitunga kido in adonin van bana atunga pasien van sol takte akum suk aka to mohi tua tung sana topa dinga ama in keima in topa na pa Abraham pasien Isaac pasien kahi tua na lup na leitang nang le na suan na khak te kapya ding hi na suan na khak te leivui bang dinga nitum ni suan na leilulam le leito lama akizel ding hi.
If you are reading the English Bible there, right? For those who are reading the English Bible, if you notice in verse 13, the word Lord, L-O-R-D, they're all capitals.
Himuna manglai asim tading ina amanglai te zong kia din tin tua aneo som le thum na sunga to pa chi pen amal golina kia ding hi.
It is the same word Lord that was used when God made Adam and Eve.
Himuna tua tenga akizang kamal pen Adam le Eve akibo line jong tua bang mai na ki kizang hi kia thi.
During creation in Genesis chapter 1, it says God made the heaven and the earth, and then God created this, God created. All through chapter 1. The word God there, the original word was Elohim, meaning Almighty, powerful Creator God.
Hi pian chi alian khat na sung ta sim ta chana pasian in ban tung le lei tung bol hi ama bol na te china aban ban na om sukina to mon to tenga zong ama atha hat pen pasian chi na ama I mujen lai mal kian na to bang ina ki at hi.
But on chapter 2 of Genesis, there is a shift of word that they used. So instead of Elohim, the first shift was Elohim Jehovah. And then when he created man, it's already just Lord Jehovah. Meaning the word Jehovah portrays a God who is keen, or who is very big in relationship. He is a God of relationship.
Hi pian chil alian khat panina alian ni na sunga ong kilam dang ta na Elohim panina Jehovah ong kilai sukina to Jehovah I akian nai na hile pasien to om khomina pasien le mi te kizop na adeu deuina ong kilang sa hi.
So in verse 13, God is saying, hey, Jacob, I am the God who cares. I am not just the God who is powerful. I am a God who cares for you.
Himuna pasien in Jacob janga kepen nangong kempa nangong chingpa nang I pasien kahi chi pen pasien ina Jacob tunga phok sak den hi.
And in verse 15, you can see here the same thing that Jesus said to his disciples in 28 verse 20, the last part. Verse 15 it says, and behold, I am with you. Notice that? And will keep you in all places wherever you go, and will bring you again into this land, for I will not leave you until I have done that which I have spoken to you.
Himuna ipaw din dina ilai sang tu bul pu ma bangina atom na lama nang to kongom khom din dinga chi ma ban hi tenga pian chi alian som ni le giat aneo som le nga na sunga jong nang ma to ka oma na pai na pewa hong ching in hi le tanga nang kong puak ki ding hi nang kong cham sa te ka hi khit mateng kong nu sa ke ding hi chi hi.
Let me point this out. The God who was with Jacob, right? The God who promised that he will be be with Jacob wherever he is, the God who promised that he will bless Jacob wherever he is the same God who promised that he will be with you, provided you will let him to be with you wherever you are. He promised that he will be with you and he will bless you as well.
ตัวนี้จงแต่เข้มปิวตัวคำจำจากบตุงคำจำเป็นปาโตปาเปเซียนี่นะจากบตุงนังโตกงมคอมดิ่งฮีนับไปนับไปว่าน้ำนามุนมุนทุพากงเป็นดิ่งอาชีมาบันนะแต่จงตัวนี้ตัวเปเซียนินยอมนามุนมุนอีนามุนมุนอีไปนามุนมุนแต่ทุพากงเป็นดิ่งคำจำองเปียโตปาเปเซียนฮี
Isn't it nice to think that even Jacob was running because he is a cheat and a liar? God was still saying, hey, I am willing to be with you.
Himuna ipok din na Jacob apian ji ahile asangam pa ajo kem hangina akem na hangina galta hina pi na pasianina nang to na na pai na muna kongom dinga thupa kong pedi hi china kamjam pe ve hi.
I don't know your condition. Maybe you're not so interested with the God that we serve. I don't know if you are running away from him, but he is the same God that says, hey, if you give me some time and a chance to be with you, I'd like to talk to you even for a moment.
Tuni na zong te idin mun kong no te idin mun kong te kim lo hangina tuni na pasianina bangina ama itai san pheli songina yom na mun muna nang to kizom nuaming china nang ma kong nang kongom pi dinga thupa kong pi ding chia te ong ho pi den to pa hi.
Would you give him the chance this week?
Tuni na ama to bangina hun pha ipeding hiam ipenuam hiam.
Would you give him some time to talk to you this week?
Tu kal sung ahi zongina ama to bangina ki ho na hun pha te nga ding ilunga hiam.
Let's continue. Verse 16 and 17. And Jacob awoke out of his sleep and he said, surely the Lord is in this place, and I knew it not.
Jacob pen ay muna pa nung khanlo tak changina to pa nung gen na hitak pihin nang may nung kamcham pen man tak pihi nang i kamcham te pen kate hi china ong kipula kheta hi.
May I ask you, do you know that the Lord also is in this place?
Tuni na zong himuna to pa o mahilam ite hiam.
Do you recognize his presence?
Ama omna ama ngompi na ite khayam ipo khayam.
Do you hear his voice and do you feel his touch?
Tuni na amai onem izahiyam amai ang hopi na amai onglon na ite khayam.
Hopefully we will not be in a place where we would say, the Lord was not with me, because the truth is wherever we are, the Lord is with us.
Khabe changina mi mari ngai sunna o pasien ke ngom pi lo hi chi bangina ngai sut hun am hangina pasianina naom na mun na pai na mun ma kongom pi ding hi chi pen ipok ton tung ding thu pi hi.
Do you remember what's his name? One of his names that the Lord said to his son, his name will be called what? Emmanuel, right? Why Emmanuel? Because what? Because God is with us, right? God is with us.
Hiti nga zong pasien ama tapa min ding ina Emmanuel ti na Emmanuel ya khen ai na pen nang to kongom khom ding hi chi a hi.
God loves to be with you.
Pasianina nang to ate to ngop khop ting pen aman lung kimina nuam sa hi.
The question is, do you love to be with God?
Tunina ikidot ding ina pasien to khop ding pen nuam isa tak pi hiam.
Or there are so many things that we do that separates us from the Lord. That's why the Lord cannot be with us.
Khalbe chang inun tang na pasien to ikigam lat chang ina pasien de na to kitwalo gamtan na ini kha ka hizong ina ingai sut chang ina pasien pen e to ongom khom lo hi chi ingai sut hunjong tampi tak mai che hi.
Do your dreams and your aspirations lead you away from God, or do your dreams and aspirations lead you closer to the Lord?
To bang ina idin mun ngom tak chen na pasien nu se zo ding mo pasien to kina zo ding chi ingai sut ding thu pi hi.
Because at the end of life, right? At the end of life, when you are about to die and breathe your last, this is limited breath, right? At the end of life, the Lord will say, what profits a man if he what? Gains the whole world and lose Jesus Christ, lose his soul.
Himuna to pasien ina ete tunga ong phok san opina inun tang na ong be kwan tang inun tan abe kwan chang ai zon as isi kwan chang ina leitung khem pe ai zon sum le bai khem pe ine pial zong ina jesu tan lo le hang bang man na ni ding hi ham chi pe na hi
Let me say this again and again. God loves to be with us. The question is, do we love to be with the Lord? Because He even promised in John 14, 1-3. Remember that John 14, 1-3? I will come back and bring them with me, so that where I am, what? There ye may be also.
tua zo hang lai sang tolian so
John 14, 1-3.
zo hang lai sang tolian som le lina song again ma bangina to pai na no te a ding ina mun nuam kong bor khol sak ding chi ma bangina tunin nang le ke na ama to om khop ding a jon ama ngom pi na te ilungai tak pi hiam ama to yom khom nom tak pi hiam chi pen tunina athakina iphok ki ding ka de hi.
All right. So here is a picture of a God who doesn't want to be separated from His people.
Himuna ilung simit kha to iborina pasien pen e to kigam lan wam lo hilam ingai suting.
And that's why Jacob running away from his family is a very good picture of us running away from God, but still God is saying, hey, I'd like to be with you wherever you go.
Himuna Jacob zong ain kwan tenu siain mundanga pai khen ta hima tale pasien in nang to kom khom dia chi ma ban tunin e zong pasien to kigam line inun tang na te thanem in iom hang na pasien in nang to kongom khom dam hi china e teng ho pi den to pa a hi.
Let's continue. Verse 17, 18, and 19. It says there, and he was afraid. Jacob was afraid and said, how dreadful is this place? This is none other but the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven.
Himuna Jacobin lamdang saina lip khapwai si china pasien lo adang hilo hi van tung kong pi a hi chi ong mukhya hi.
And Jacob rose up early in the morning and took up what? The stone that he had put for his pillows and set it up for a pillar and poured what? Oil on top of it.
Anel som legiat na sunga ajing chiang jing sang tung in Jacobin alukham song tum la a khwamin phuta adona sathau abuak hi.
Verse 19. And he called the name of that place Bethel, but that name of that city was called Luz at the first.
Khwapi min Luz akichi hangin ama in tuamun Bethel abuak hi.
So, Bethel, right? In the In the Arabic world, they call house. The word for house is bait, right? Bait.
Arabic te pawa in pen bait china gen hi.
Yep. And then Jacob used El, which means God, Elohim, God. So Bethel means house God. That's how they do it. But in our translation, it is the house of God.
Himuna Bethel I akhen na ade nai na pasien I in china hi.
All right. Verse 20, 21, and 22, it's nice. And Jacob vowed a vow, saying, if God will be with me and will keep me in this way that I go, and will give me bread to eat and clothes to put on, so that I come again to my father's house in peace, then shall the Lord be my God. And this stone which I have set for a pillar shall be what? God's house. And of all, look at this thing. Of all that thou shalt give me, I will surely give what? The 10th unto you. Notice that. It's so nice.
Anel som ni lakhat pan sim ni. Kapa ina nuam taka kacha kikle tua chiang in topa in kapasian a hiding hi tua hi kuama kapu hi swang tum pen pasien in hiding a nong pia khem peutunga so ma khat nang kong pe ding hi chi in kam chiam khat bol hi.
Reading the Bible from that, and I'll tell you the story what happened next. So he reached Padan Aram. He met Rachel. And then he was introduced to his uncle, named, what's the name of uncle? Uncle Laban, right? Laban. And then Laban said, hey, work with me. And then Jacob said, okay, I'll work with you.
ama zong ain panina pai ke na apu laban kya nga tun tak chena labani na nang to na sem khom diang china onggen tak chena man zong ama to na ong sem khom hi
So Jacob stayed with Laban for 20 years.
jacob pen labani na kum som ni sung om hi
6 years he worked for his cattle.
kum kuk sung pen na hi le atu agante aring ina kum kuk sung na sem sakhi
14 years he worked for his wives.
kum som le kum li pen na hi le aji te ni aring ina na sem hi
You know, initially Jacob said, I love Rachel. I'd be willing to work Rachel for how many years? 7 years, right?
aman rachel ading rachel anga na ni na kum sagi sung na ong sem hi
So after 7 years, Jacob was excited. Oh, I'm finally marrying my love of my life. And the next morning he found out, oh, it's not Rachel. It's her sister Leah. Ah, I was cheated.
amai lamet apun pelawina ria ong pia himanina to panina ama zong
Can you imagine that, right? You go to your wedding night. Oh, this is the girl that I love in the morning. Whoops. Oh, wrong girl. Sorry.
to le ama alamet apun na pelawa himanin ama zong alung sim khat ong nuam het lo hi
So he went to complain. Customer service. Hey, Uncle Laban, this is not my cousin Rachel. This is somebody else.
to tang le gente na naman zong mun khat pewa ba pulak batay na hi pen ke de hi lo hi china apu vakia hi palot hi
Can you do that?
to nan pen ngai sun thiyam
And then Laban said, okay. Work another 7 years for me so that you can get the love of your life. Ah,
to chang ina labanin zong jacob kya gen ki kina kumsa gi ong sem ki kina to hi le nang i de pen pe ding hi china ong gen ki hi
so he worked for another 7 years.
toy mani na man zong kumsa gi ong se pe hi
Wow, can you do that, guys? 14 years for 2 wives. Wow.
azini ading ina kum som le kum li sung na ong sem hi
And then one day, he noticed that Laban was no longer friendly with him. Even Laban's son are no longer friendly with Jacob.
to bang thu ong pian tak chana ma zong laban to akizop nau ong se pian tai mani na hoi takena kizop na te ong kilom talonon lo hi
So he said to his wives, I think your dad is no longer friendly with me. It's time to go.
to teng le aji ten na pa nung tanon lo ding hi te mani na cha ki le hang china ngai sun na khat ong neu hi
In chapter 31, verse 11 of Genesis,
pian chila lian som thum le khat aneu som le khat na sunga
it says here, and the angel of God spoke unto me in a dream, saying, Jacob. And I said, Here am I. And he said, Lift up now your eyes and see all the rams which leap upon the cattle are ring-staked and speckled and grizzled, for I have seen all that Laban does unto thee. I am the God of who? Bethel, where thou anointest the pillar and where thou vowest a vow unto me. Now arise, get thee up from this land and return unto the land of your kindred.
pian chila lian som thum le khat aneu som le khat panina som le thum sim ni kamang in pasien van sol ta kin ka kianga jacob hong chia hia ka om hi chin ka dong hi to chang in ama in endi in tu hon te to aki hol kel tal khem pe adung kial asi ka ba hi ke apol hi a hangin labanin nang tunga hongbol na khem pe kamu zo hi keima in kwama sathau keima in kwama sathau na bua na le ke tunga na kichiam na betel pasien ka hi tu in hi gam nu sia pa in la na so na le tanga cha ki kin hong chi hi a chi hi
Did you notice that? God didn't forget Jacob's promise.
himuna pasien ina jacob I akam champion mangil saklo hi
And God prospered Jacob. Why?
pasien ina jacob pen thupa pia hi bang hang yam
Because Jacob fulfilled his promise to the Lord as well.
bang hang yam chi le pas jacob in jong ama kam champion pasien tunga kiching sa hi
You know, boys and girls, I'd like to talk about tithes and offerings because I have experimented with this with the Lord, and the Lord actually fulfills His promise. But I don't have that time right now. Hopefully, when I come back, I can talk to that more. But let me tell you that whenever we promise something to the Lord, and we are faithful in obeying that promise, God will return 100 times of whatever we think sacrifice we have given to the Lord.
himuna eten jong pasien tunga ikam cham so ma khat tai zona ipiak chang ina ipiak lo chang ai jong ina ipiak chang ina pasien in amang kam chama aza za khat dong ina ong thuk ning achipa hi toy manina pasien tunga ikam cham te ipel lo ding thu pi hi.
One of the things also that you can notice from the verse is this: God noticed how Laban treated Jacob.
Himuna ipok ding ina pasien ina labanina Jacob pen abor chetdan asim mora nai jong ina pasien ina thehi.
This is what Jacob told Laban in verse 41 of 31. It says, "Thus I have been 20 years in your house. I served you 14 years for your 2 daughters and 6 years for your cattle, and you have changed my wages how many times? 10 times." He says here, "Except the God of my father, the God of Abraham, and the fear of Isaac had been with me, surely thou hast sent me away now empty. God has seen mine," what? "Affliction and the labor of my hands, and rebuked you last night."
Pian chilalian som chum le khat aneu som li le khat panina som li leni sung sim ni na in sunga ka om kum som ni sung hibang ka hi natanu ni te kum som le li sung hong thalo in natu hon te kum guk sung kong thalo a kathaman som ve na khel hi kapa pasien Abraham pasien Isaac ki tapa ke to omlo hi le ke khut kwa ka hong cha sak ding na hi ai hangin pasianin ka haksan na le haksapia na kasep na te mu in zanin nang hong ta hi zani in nang hong ta hi achi hi.
Did you notice it, right? Proverbs said that the blessings of the Lord makes rich, and the Lord adds no sorrow with it. Thank you.
Pasien pana la chang tho sunga pasien athu pa piang mi te pen pasien in house akina lungkham na to haksan na to piak be lo hi chi pen pana sunga ki mu the hi.
So, I know you have experienced this. When you go to the world, there are so many people who will try to take advantage of you.
Hi le tunga khabe chang ina I hi na khat pe pewa nang tung panina mi tam pi tak te na akhwan ji lang hun tam pi tak om the hi.
But as long as you are walking with the Lord will always make it right.
Ai jo na pasien to na om lai sia pe na hi le pasien in nangongom pi ding hi.
Why do I say this? Because I have experienced this myself.
Ba yam chi le ke jong hibang ka tua khak ngei man ka tua khang ei ka hi man a hi.
The thing is, as long as we work for the Lord, no matter what,
Himuna pasien to bang din mun himate pasien to
the Lord recognizes our motives and He will bless our efforts.
pasienin e ngim na te ilunggo na te pasienin ong thei sakina aman to tung ton chu phaung pe ding hi.
And even though we end up like Jacob being cheated 10 times,
Himuna Jacob pen apu laban ina som be bang khem himatale
just like Joseph who was being thrown into prison, even it's not his fault. You remember that story?
Joseph I nun tang na jong I phok ding ina ama I khial na mo na hilopi na dum sunga ki hia hi.
The Lord is always watching for His people.
Ai zo na pasienin ama mi te amna munmuna en ton tung ina kem ton tung hi.
So let me say this. Whatever your decisions in life will be,
Hi nanun tang na ding ai zo na khen sat na khep khat pe pewa.
whatever your dreams are,
Nang I ngim na ai zo na maban khat pe pe a hi zong ina
your greatest aspirations,
nang I ngai sut na khat pe pe a hi zong ina
bring the Lord with you.
tua khem pe to pa tung a pin la to pa tung a ko win.
Last week I heard so many sad stories about people who have made bad decisions early on in life.
Tu nung kal song ina thu hoi lo tam pi tak ka za mi tam pi tak te na anun tang na te wa hoi lo tam pi tak to anun tang na abe sak na thu ka the hi.
When they were sharing their experiences, we were all crying. We were all in tears because of the bad things that happened to them.
To banga again te lak panina amawi haksat na ai zo na to ban mi te amu ja ong gen tak che na khitui te hong luang hi.
Some were in drugs. Some were in bad relationships. Some just made bad decisions.
por khate na hi le pen khen san na hoi lo ni na por khate anun tang na wa bang chi de a hoi lo kam tat nai chu na tam pi tak om hi
Boys and girls, you don't have to be in those situations. You can always ask God for help and for
tu ni na
strength.
hi taka om sangam nu le pa u le naw khem pi to bang din mun khen san na man loi jong na a hoi lo ngai sut na nun tang na tom tom te apu kha ding a to khak din kong de ke i ngai sut na khem pi i gel na khem pi to pa tunga iap ding kong de sakhi
Cultivate that behavior of always living in the presence of Jesus and trying to make him smile every day.
to ai mani na to bang tung to hak san na bang in tuak ta leang i vai khem pi to pa tung a pi na to pa tunga iap the na ding na kisi na kipan hi le hang to pan e te ong zo pi ding hi
And when you walk on this path, the promise in Psalms will be fulfilled that says, "Do you see a man who fears the Lord? His end will be peace."
himuna inu ama de do na lama ipai chang hin jong thupa ai chang kha jong inga namun om the hi ai jong ina pasiani de na lami ju tak chana pasianin e te I lamet na sang jo thupa ong piak lam I phok ding thupi hi
The Lord loves you. The Lord cares for you.
bahang yam chile pasianin nang hong I tin nang hong kem ten hi
He said, "I will never leave you nor forsake you."
ama yong gen ina nang kong nu sengei ke dinga nang kong tai san ngei ke ding hi chi hi
Even Paul says, "Nothing can separate me from the love of God." Do you remember that verse? Neither death, nor life, nor demon, nor anything can separate me from the love of God.
polo ina again na sunga pasien to ka kizop na ka pasien kai na sunga bangin ong khen thelo ding ong khen zo lo ding hi chena again hi
Let me say that again. Nothing can separate you from the love of God. God loves you so much, that's why he died for you on the cross.
pasiani ongi na pen bang ma to kite thilwa ama ongi na pen kichang tan thiluna toy manin ama nun tang na to ate ong tanina kong si hi
The Lord loves us so much, that's why he is mediating for us in the sanctuary right now.
ama ate ong it ahi manina tuni in zong van tung kham kopya ate aring ina na ong sep sakina ate ong aki
The Lord loves us so much and loves to be with us. That's why he is excited to come back and take his people home.
pasianin pen ate to akimu ki ding ong lung gul ma mai na ong lamen ma mai na hi manina ama to yom khop ding pen pasianin ate ong ak ten hi
Are you excited that he's coming back?
pasiani ong kum ki ding tuni na ate ilamen ilung gul hiam
Would you take some time tonight or tomorrow to just talk to him? Open up the Bible a little bit, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just talk to him and tell him you appreciate what he has done for you.
tuni na kong phok sang no pina pasien to ki job ding han cham ding hanga lai chang to minute so mai jong simin ama to ki zomina ama I ong zo pi sa te ong thu pa piak te lungdam ko ina ama to ki zom na ini ding thu pi ka sa hi
Try to talk to him in the morning before you do anything at work. And parents, try to have worship with your children. It's easier to raise them up when you have worship every day. And before you both sleep at night, try to pray together. Less quarrel if you pray together.
tuni na nule pa ten jong I phok di na ai ta te hi jong ina jing sang bang na khap yu isep mai na lai chang tho simin to pa tunga ani bub arin kia pina hiding hiang to bang ina nule pa ten jong ta te to bang ina lai chang tho chim na le thungin na to I patta chaina I ta te jong a hoi lamina khan to na ong nei thei ding hi
And the God who prospered Jacob,
Jacob thupa apia pasianin
the God who multiplied Jacob's cattle,
Jacob I nei le lam gan tel tu te kel te apung sak pasianin
is the same God who is eager to bless you and multiply your resources as well.
tua pasian pen tunia ibiak pasian ma to kibanga tunin nang le ke thupa namchin ong peding ina ete jong kamong jam hi
Would you like to make a vow to the Lord your God to say, "Lord, I will be willing and I will be faithful to you"?
tuni na to pa tunga ikam jam nom ding hiam to pa nang ma tunga kong chitak dinga nang ma kongum ding hi china to pa tunga ikiap ding
Just help me to do your will and walk with you.
nang ma I de na te nang ma I de bang ong sem sakin la องต้นปีนจีนะอีกยาบดิ่งทุปีฮี
May you experience the love of God through this week.
ตัวนี้ปีบุบสุงินะโตไปองค์ยินนาเตอผู้ขัดยิงเลยอาเจียมขัดยิงนะโตปันทุพังเปียเห็น
And as we continue to experience His love, may we be able to see Him together and go home with Him in that heavenly home that He promised
ตัวบางยิ
for
นะอามา
us.
ตัวกิจมเดนิเลหังอามาองค์จำสาบันตุงคำโคปีอามาตัวหลวกิมเทดิงเฮงจีนะตัวนี้นะกงทับเป็นวมฮี
Amen.
อาเมน